Hello children, good morning. Class 7. Today I will start about the invertebrate animals as I completed or told you about the 5 vertebrates. Now I will come to the invertebrates. Children, you know those who are having no vertebral column or those who do not have vertebral column or backbone, they are belonging to invertebrates. So, as per classification, invertebrates are divided into these 9 parts. First part is protozoa. Protozoa only are the animals which are unicellular. Then next to it porifera. Porifera. Then next to it Cnidaria or Coelentron. Then next to it platy, see the spelling P-L-A-T-Y, platy, H-E-L, hell, then Minthes. Don't confuse it. Platyhelminthes. Then next to it Nematoda or Nematyhelminthes. Same spelling Nematy, then hell, then minthes. Next to it Annelida. Then next to it Arthropoda. Next to it Mollusca. Next to it Echinodermata. So children, example of protozoa, that is amoeba, paramecium. Example of porifera, that is bath sponge, cycon, etc. Example for Cnidaria or Coelentron, hydra, jellyfish, Physalia. Example for platyhelminthes, tapeworm mainly. Example for nematoda, ascaris. Then example for Annelida, that is earthworm or any other animals are also just like present on the cows and buffaloes. Then leech. And example for arthropoda. Arthropoda, that means those who have 8 legs. But arthropoda not required 8 legs, but they are mainly divided into these 4 parts according to their body structure. Arachnida. Example of arachnida is spider. Example of insecta, housefly, mosquito, all are. Example of myriapoda, millipede, centipede. Example for crustacea, that is prawn, crab, etc. So never is or not necessary that everyone should have 8 legs. But the legs are jointed. Arthros means jointed. So legs are jointed legs. Then next to it mollusca. Mollusk means those who have very soft body and they or surrounding to it there will be a hard covering just like snail, pila, sheep, unio, that is mollusca. Next, last is echinodermata. Echinodermata means, echinos means spine. So these are having spines on their body, just like for example starfish. So now children, today I will continue about the porifera. First, amoeba I will continue afterwards. Now porifera, as the name suggests, the poriferans have pores on their body. That's why the name is given porifera. So for the example of for porifera, this is sponge. Mainly sponges are the animals those who cannot walk or those who cannot move from their own place. So these sponges have a fixed position, that is hold fast. Then these sponges have hollow body. They have pores on their body because they belong to porifera, and they have an opening, that is osculum. So while respiration or for their food, they intake water through their pores and complete their activity, and for throwing it they use their mouth for carbon dioxide also and for excretory material also. So next thing, they have spicules on their body made up of calcium carbonate which can protect their body. This is the example of porifera. Now sponges. Sponges, in the sponge there should be the osculum. Osculum will be bigger in size rather than the pores. Now I will come to the Coelenterata or Cnidaria. Example for Cnidaria is Hydra. Hydra, see the example of the Cnidaria or Coelentron. Coelentron means hollow gut or intestine. So this is the body of Hydra. In the same body they have male and female gonads. Due to that they can produce the bud, and this bud when becomes mature they detach from the parent body and they can grow as an individual. They are also remains attached with the rocks. Now this is the Hydra. Hydra have also that mouth, that is osculum, and they have some tentacles. These are also having in bud also and in mature Hydra also. Through these tentacles they can, first thing, they can move from their own places by looping or somersaulting. These are the two methods for movement. And next activity is to engulf or to grasp the animals by their tentacles, because these tentacles have the different types of cell. Nematocyst. Nematocyst can paralyze their prey, and then this prey they can take it through the mouth, and every function will be going on inside the body. After digestion again they will throw it. Next example for this Cnidaria is Physalia. Physalia have radial symmetry of their body, or they are circular in shape, and they have some gonads, just like mushroom you have seen in the soil or in the ground. So they also have like the same body, and they have some gonads in it, and some respiration or respiratory passage also for their respiration. And they also have few tentacles, again having the same type of process, that is tentacles with the nematocyst to catch their prey or to paralyze their prey. Then they engulf it through their mouth. Mouth will be inside. And next function, they help in the movement in water, because Physalia present in water. So there is no attachment with the rocks, or there is no attachment at the same place. So these two are the examples of Cnidaria. Okay children, for these two you can draw one figure for these two phylums, and then you write at least 4 or 5 points for it, and then it will be over. Thank you children. God bless you.